Okay, so I'm just going to run through the steps once you have called an ambulance. So the first thing to note is you should only call 999 when it's a medical emergency. So this is when someone is seriously ill or injured and their life is actually at risk. So once you ring the ambulance, you'll get through to the operator who will ask you a series of questions. Now they might ask you, where are you? So it's really good to try and know your address. Okay, obviously you keep this private to yourself, but in this situation, you would need to tell the operator where you live, okay, and the phone number you're calling from. So it's also good if you could learn your home phone number or your adult's mobile number and then what's happened. So just try to keep calm and just explain simply what the injury is and what caused it and how the person is. Okay, so the operator will then put you through to the ambulance. So the second step is don't hang up yet. So you'll go through to the ambulance control room and they'll ask the age of the person. So whoever it is that you're helping at home, okay, it would be good to know their age. Gender just means if they're a woman or a man, and they might ask the medical history of the patient. You might, if you know that your mum has asthma, for example, then you could tell them that, but that's not as important as the age and gender. Okay, so they'll ask you whether the person is awake, conscious, and breathing. So you just need to say if they are and if they're breathing. You can have a look at their tummy because you'll see that moving up and down. And they'll ask you a series of different questions about the injury. Then what will happen is there's some things that you can do to be extra helpful whilst you're waiting for the ambulance to get there because they'll send an ambulance. Um, you could, if you were out on the street, stay with that person, don't leave them. That's always a really good thing to do. You could call the ambulance back if you thought the person was getting worse. Or if you were at home, you could lock away any pets. So when they need to get through the door, the pets won't run out. And just making sure you're ready to let whoever turns up for the ambulance service in as quickly as possible. The most important thing, like I mentioned earlier, is stay calm.